play of the game from way down.
True, silence. Rainer getting absolutely
A team wipe.
The living bomb's going.
Oh my goodness, the ring. Bombstastinko gonna find Rainer. Woo! Let's go, baby.
Welcome to the stream this evening. I got a couple overlays still active from last night, so I'll take care of that for you. But welcome and thanks for hanging out with us here. I am your host, Murda, and today, joining me to my right will be the Green Mist once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's the best co-caster in NGS, the Wispy, the Foggy, the Green, and I'm pleased to be joined by two fantastic Division C West teams tonight. We got Respect the Goose, a new squad here, and the veteran team, Clouded Minds, facing off in week number 2. Everyone's in our lobby. They're waiting for me. So let's get this underway. I'll let them know I'm ready now. How's everyone doing? Let me know in chat. We did have a follow just come through. Actually, a couple of them. We had Kest Vinga hitting the follow button. And then it was Tyrantex90 with the follow as well. Thank you for finally finding...
Shade swap!
Oh, and we already have a shade swap. Okay. I gotta swap shades. Where is my... Hold on. I gotta turn off this Discord capture here from last night. There we go. It's gone. And we'll lower that shade swap. Alright. Gotta find a pair of shades. I just put these on. Alright, Shui, new shades for you, dude. And we're in draft number 1. Let's talk a bit about what happened during the ban phase. It was... Who won this toss? It was won by Clouded Minds, right? No. It was won by Respect the Goose, but they opted for first pick here. Yes. So Clouded Minds banned first. They took out Alterac Pass and Cursed Hollow. Respect the Goose banned away Dragonshire and Tomb of the Spider Queen. As you can see, this game number 1 is Infernal Shrines. So we are definitely in the right place right now.
Time to change your hat, Murda.
God damn it, Shui. Oh, this one's from Lock Voltura. Okay, I just assumed it was Shui. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Shui. I'm sorry. Alright, I gotta get a new hat now. New hat, new shades. Are you guys happy now? What did I just drop? Ruh-roh. Okay, no, we're good. We're good? No, we're not. Where'd that go? What did I just drop? Oh my god, hold on. We're good. I got it. We didn't miss anything. Just Kael'thas being banned, followed by Zool, and the third will be Stukov. Final ban, Tassadar from Clouded Minds, which means we're ready for our first pick of the draft. A lot of good heroes still left. You have the Deathwing out there, you got the Sylvanas out there, you got the Deathwing out there. You even got that brand new Mephisto that everyone's been playing. It's not even new, it's just newfound glory, I guess. Which direction is Respect the Goose thinking, though? I'm not quite sure yet. Samuro! Hey, I didn't see that one coming. An early Samuro means Johanna's going to be available for Tiger. Our good friend Weenus playing tonight for Clouded Minds. Good to see him there, as Double Dam is going to pick up the Sonya. So 2 Diablo Crusaders. We got the, or Nephilim, I should say. We got the Johanna, the Crusader. We got Sonya, the Barbarian. Oh no, I'm out of water. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Malthael picked up as well as the Brightwing. One of my favorite heroes in the game. We don't get to see too many Brightwings in NGS, but every time we do, it does brighten up my day. So thank you, Rusty, on the side of Respect the Goose, picking up the Fairy Dragon. Here's a follow coming in from Sukodin. Welcome, and thank you for hitting that follow button. If anyone else is out there yet to hit follow, why are you wasting time? We're watching Cho get banned out here. Let's go Weenus in chat from Dax Hole. Definitely a good man to be rooting for, and shout out to Dax, one of my favorite people to stop in chat. He's been so generous recently. Definitely appreciate you, Dax, as I'm sure you know. Sweet! I can't hydrate! I literally just ran out of water. What do you want me to do? I can't go downstairs right now. They're not going to let me pause. I will go get water immediately after this matchup, and I will take that hydrate from you. I promise. Did we do this yet? Mark as complete. Complete. Yes, we did that. Alright, Shui, I owe you a hydrate. Junkrat Anduin, and here's Varian! Goliath coming from Division A says, I think I'm gonna need to get that Varian.
This realm needs me.
And Li Ming as well. So now they have the last rights to get the cooldown reset for Li Ming. That's gonna be lights out if they can get on the first kill. Another hydrate. You guys really want me to drink water right now, don't you? Who'd this one come in from? This one is from Locke Voltura. Okay. So, Locke and Shui, yes, I owe you 2 drinks of water. I promise. I literally have none in my cup. Look, empty. This one's empty too. I thought they were filled. I thought the backup one was filled. And I failed. Orphea's the final pick for Clouded Minds, which means we've now seen all of our selections. I gotta go to you guys in chat and find out who's gonna win this game number 1. Manage poll, new poll. Who will win game 1? Will it be Respect, the Goose, or Clouded Minds? I put acronyms for them, RTG and CM. You'll figure it out as you head on over to chat up at the top, hit the drop down arrow, select the team you want to win, and hit submit. Another drink. I gotta drink a lot. Alright, I'm gonna basically be chugging an entire water. Oh my god. Wheatus, you can't do that many drinks. Oh my god. Do you want me to get water right now? You need to ask the teams to pause. Maybe a player will pause and I'll come back and then we'll have a lot of water. Oh my god. Oh my god. Game number 1. Welcome to the show. Let's introduce this team on the left-hand side first. We got Goliath, the captain up front on Varian. Arco right behind him on Samuro. There's Rhiannon playing the Li Ming. For the solo lane, it'll be Bullet Bear on Malthael. And playing the Fairy Dragon Brightwing, it is Rusty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't already respect it, you better respect the Goose. And over on the right-hand side in red tonight, we got their competitors, the veteran squad from NGS. It's everyone's favorite Weenus playing the Orphea, Tiger the captain on Johanna. Here's Star Knight playing Anduin, Double Dam on the Sonya, and Swing picking up the Junkrat. Ladies and gentlemen, Clouded Minds. Level 1's up on the screen as we are watching this bottom lane push from the Clouded Minds. Looks like Samuro might have it scouted, and I think he did see the Junkrat. Anduin's going to walk in the bush and see that Samuro is right here. But ultimately, nothing's going to end up happening as those clones from Samuro able to distract, and he's able to get away there. Switching over to the mid lane, we see Brightwing helping Varian clear out, as well as Li Ming throwing in an orb from a distance, as Johanna will be responsible for clearing up this wave at the wall. Our top lane matchup tonight, it's Sonya versus Malthael, and so far it appears as though Malthael getting the better of the exchange as we have our first kill of the game. It was in the bottom lane. I completely missed it, but look at this spray. Li Ming getting a little flashy down here, picking up the first kill on Weenus. Orphea down for another 5 seconds. Back at mid lane, here's Varian trying to resume duties, as well as Li Ming showing up. Tiger here on the Johanna been able to push the blue wave back, but the red minions will be stalled at the halfway point. Now teams starting to look at these siege camps. It'll be quickly done by Samuro and Brightwing on the left, and on the opposite side, back from base, here's Weenus, joined up by Star Knight and this Anduin, trying to work on the side of Clouded Minds. In the bottom lane, Junkrat trying to keep vision on that camp as long as he can. Also working on the wave clear here, as that first camp was picked up on the left-hand side. Goliath ready to push in, and Star Knight in trouble. Anduin very low, but able to get out as Brightwing's going to phase shift in on top of Varian. And that's a successful invade for Respect the Goose. Our poll is wrapping up here in just a few seconds. I want to check out the results here along with you guys. It looks like we have a split decision as 3 votes come out for each side. Respect the Goose and Clouded Minds, you guys can't make up your mind here. Maybe you guys have some clouded minds tonight. Sonya pretty low. She's going to have to be careful as Malfio's going to step out of the bush and pressure Double Dam back. Over here at mid, Johanna's the one forward up against his Varian Li Ming still. And it's almost a 1-level lead. On the side of Respect the Goose, now looking at that bottom campus of Murrow, but here come a few members from Clouded Minds pressuring Arco back, gonna have to hop in and out of these clones. Now Johanna on the backside did find the real one, but not gonna be too worried. Just wants this camp if they can, but now with Varian pressing in and also walking up is Rhiannon on this Li Ming, getting a lot of damage out. They might be able to pick up a kill. Wait, no, that's actually Murrow who's low. No one on the side of Clouded Minds has fallen yet as they picked up the camp and starting to put some damage out in the other direction. And everyone from CM will be able to back on out as Johanna gonna hearth right in their face. We'll make it back to base. Our first shrine is active. It's a frozen Punisher for the bottom lane. No one is yet to start it up as Sonya up here in the top gonna work on the Bruiser camp. Malfio is gonna skate on by, heading down to the point. Did not opt for the On a Pale Horse here in game 1. Instead, it's Death Reach, which will give a bit of an extra distance to that Wraith Strike for Bullet Hit. 15 Skeletal Defenders already grabbed for Goliath and company, and just now showing up as Clouded Minds. A little late to the party, but they will have an advantage in that top lane with that Bruiser camp pushing in. They just need to find a kill as Varian goes in for the taunt, also receiving that phase shift from Brightwing. And now Samuro with all the clones starting to press in, as well as Malfio putting a lot of spread damage with that Wraith Strike pickup that he took at level 1. A lot of effectiveness, and should be enough zoning now to get the last 2 Skeletal Defenders. There they are. Well done by Respect the Goose. Here comes that Frozen Punisher. Remember, this Punisher able to shut down structures, so you see the fort not currently shooting. Also, one of those towers was shut down, but they're not yet through the wall, so even if this fort gets disabled, they're not really pressuring in enough that they're going to be able to get any damage onto it quite yet. They just now get through both of the towers, but this Punisher is still sitting with 33% health. And Respect the Goose is going to get a little bit of damage onto this fort now, pushing it below 50% from a distance is Samuro, waiting to find an avenue to walk in, now making that move along with Barry, and there's the taunt. It lands onto Junkrat, and they pick up their second kill of the game. Taking a look at the kill count, 1 for Brightwing, that one right there, and the other one belonged to Li Ming a bit earlier on. Oh boy, am I thirsty too. I can't wait for those hydrates. I don't think I've been this thirsty all day. The last thing I had was some Sprite, and it didn't quite leave me quenched. So, water? Yeah, we're gonna get that really soon. Locking chat saying, go Punisher, go, and indeed it just did. Getting through that fort on the first push. That's gotta feel good for Respect the Goose as they're able to steal away yet another siege camp here on the side of Clouded Minds. And now Samuro working on another one here for them. This will be double camps in the mid lane. And they've been able to clear up the Bruiser camp in the top. Malfio is up here and might be thinking about going for their Bruiser camp soon, with that next objective being in the top lane next. Also very close now to level 10. They can start thinking about fighting when they reach that mark. Samuro just now finishing up that siege camp as the rest of the team about to head on down to the bottom lane to get this neutral camp that's here. Samuro's going to worry about getting the XP soak at mid. Now almost extending this lead to 2 levels. Or Respect the Goose. Top lane matchup has changed. Weenus now in position in place of Sonya. It'll be the Orphea up against Malfio. Bottom lane camp was picked up, as well as now level 10 talents for Respect the Goose. Sonya's here in this bottom lane is going to need to be careful, as 3 heroes have shown up outside of that siege camp, and will be pressuring in that bottom lane momentarily. Now looking maybe to make a rotation towards mid. Here comes Goliath. There's the Iron Skin from Johanna. But Tiger will be in a safe spot. Now the rotation appears to be coming to the top lane. Will Orphea be safe? Here comes Varian. Here's the taunt. Here's the follow-up. There's the last rites. And there's nothing little old Orphan Annie can do on that one. 3rd kill of the game for Respect the Goose. And it will be another, possibly another turret here. Yes, there it does go with the help of Li Ming. Over 2-level lead now, and they're going to extend it with the Disintegrate onto this well. They're going to try to pressure it down before this next objective, and they do get it. Here's a Concussion Mine, but doesn't quite knock the Varian and Brightwing into a good enough spot, but will disrupt them on their way out. Here's Malthael working on that Bruiser Camp as promised. As the lead extends, here come Respect the Goose, looking to invade the Clouded Mines Bruiser Camp. Varian looking at it first, going to pressure in. Hasn't quite used the taunt yet. Doesn't have a target that they like. There's the taunt onto the Sonya. Double Dam has to be careful as now the Bruiser Camp's low. Orphea throwing out that endless chomp, but it doesn't get any damage out. Just a 1 tick. And now the resets for Li Ming are going to equal the 4th kill of the game. And yet another camp steal. Can they pick up Tiger? Not yet. Samuro could be in trouble though. And Arco becomes the 1st kill of the game for Clouded Mines. Shrine is active, will be a 4v4 for just a few seconds as Sonya is now respawning. And with Samuro up in 5 seconds, it will be full strength on both sides. So if you're Clouded Mines, you're looking for a fight right here, right now. Can they find a leap with this Sonya before these targets get too far away? They're not going to pull the trigger, instead going to turn their focus now onto the Shrine, start working on their own skeletal defenders. Samuro almost now back in lane, just now passing the fort as Arco appears on our screen. And with level 13s, here come Respect the Goose, looking for some lead-off damage with Li Ming. They don't get enough quite yet. There's a good polymorph landing onto Sonya, who's leaping away, trying to get in that salvation, but not quite in time. Looking for more now, but the Riptire in response from Junkrat. Swing on the backside's low as Samuro chasing deep. They get another kill. This one onto Orphea. Resets coming out. Anduin's down as well. It's a triple kill for Respect the Goose, and should end up being their 2nd Punisher of the game here in the top lane. Nothing to stop them now, as Malthael in here, as well as this spinning blades of Samuro, going to work on getting these skeletal defenders down with ease. A lot of pressure at mid as well. Look at this big fat minion wave. Should be able to get some damage off onto this fort, as Samuro is going to make the rotation in, potentially about to press on in with it, but does see Orphea and decides to back on out. Top lane where the action's at. Here comes that Punisher on a very low fort. Shouldn't last too long. Yeah, it's down already. So this will be pressuring in onto a keep in just a moment with 96% health. Could be a lot of damage. Tiger's going to bait it over with the Iron Skin, but look at this. Rotating away is Respect the Goose. They don't want to pressure in onto that keep. Instead, they want to get the rest of this mid-fort down, it appears. As Samuro was just able to steal away another siege camp here in the position of Clouded Mines. It's been a dominant macro performance thus far from Respect the Goose, as they are working on this fort. Khazra minions behind, another Disintegrate from Li Ming to get some siege damage in. But they'll be pressured back by Johanna, and the fort will stand. Bottom lane, Samuro working on a camp, as well as Malthael working on another siege camp here for Respect the Goose. They're getting almost every camp in this game. The entire map will be painted blue after this one, and there it goes. Every single camp, all 5 of them, currently blue. Just a moment away from level 16, they find another taunt. Here come the last rites, but Tiger, with the help of that last, wow. This is what Clouded Mines needed. A well-executed play. They get the Riptire out just to pressure back, but finding that kill on the backside with the help of Anduin. Oh, so good. And I thought Tiger was down. The last rites was coming out, and I thought his Iron Skin was about to expire, but it never did. Oh, no. Venus, not like this, my bud. My dude, my friend, my pal. Orphea down again, and that will be the 4th death of the game for Venus. You hate to see it. 5 on the board for Li Ming. Top lane, Samuro going to pressure in, but has clones. And now pinging onto the enemy Bruiser camp. Here comes the entire squad. Sans the Brightwing so far, but she should be within reach with a phase shift at any moment. Junkrat's going to start it up as now Varying going to pressure into the back, finds a taunt onto Junkrat. Big damage coming out from Leeming as the leap comes in inside of Orphea's big chomp. They don't end up getting a kill. Instead, it's Johanna falling. The disengage from Brightwing with the Emerald Wind is enough to save the squad. 10 kills in the game now for Respect the Goose as they steal away yet another camp from the side of Clouded Minds. Another taunt lands, but this time, Leap of Faith from Anduin, keeping Sonya safe. Double Bruiser camp top lane. Will Respect the Goose try to work on this wall? Looks like they're not going to. Instead, going to rotate around to the mid lane. Rhiannon? You going to throw orbs? No? Okay. Do they want the bottom lane? They want the bottom lane. Do they? No. Okay, so they're not really pressuring in. But they get a tower. Hey, they got a tower. Malthael's about to get another siege camp. Mortar Punisher bottom lane up next. And without level 16, Clouded Minds has to be careful. They're walking right past the Samuro they didn't see. He's inside the vent. Of course, we know he's there. They just can't see him because he's in the fog. But you got to imagine now with level 16s just around the corner. I mean, it's going to happen any second now for Clouded Minds. We got a gifted sub. Locke coming through. Throwing one out for Heck the Feeder. Welcome to the channel. Oh, this bush. Is anyone going to check it? No, they're not going to check it. The taunt on Andy when he's down just like that. Once again, though, the leap inside of Venus's ult. They get the kill. Why do I can't remember. Eternal Feast from Orphea. That's what it is. Wow, that combo's been working for Clouded Minds, but they will end up losing to themselves with the help of Leeming there. Now looking for more is Leeming, but no, not that time. Right in the face of an Iron Skin of Johanna. Thought she was going to be able to get that down, but didn't quite calculate the cooldown. Can Malthael get in here and save the day? He's going to look for it onto Johanna. There's the Iron Skin again. Should expire. And Johanna could be in trouble when it does. Tiger is down. Now Venus pretty low. Can Malthael keep chasing in with this W? He's going to get Junkrat. Junkrat's down. Bullet Bear working on Orphea too. Doesn't get the kill. Samuro now going to look for Venus. And Venus able to Q himself away. Question mark? Ooh, Anduin saving the day. But this will be another Punisher for Respect the Goose. Bottom lane, just Samuro here for now. Brightwing back on the map. Might be able to phase shift. Baited over the wall by Anduin. Now going to kite it back into range of the keep. And Samuro's going to push in the mid lane at the same time. Going for the Blade Storm at level 10. Just to help out with the wave clear. Top lane, there are catapults, so Samuro's going to pressure this lane up as well. That'll get a tower down, and now level 20s are online for Respect the Goose. Back at the keep, this thing got through about, we'll say 55 to 60% of the keep's health. But it still stands, and there will not be constant catapults in any of these lanes as of yet for Respect the Goose. But they're getting pretty close. See just how easily Samuro is able to clear out those waves with that Blade Storm. Helping do a lot of XP soak. And you can see here, 16,000 in the game for Arco on Samuro. And the most on the side of Clouded Minds currently at 9,600 is Orphea. Our red team's just going to have to wait for level 20. As we see 5 heroes starting to press in this bottom lane. They want to get one of these keeps down, and this bottom lane is their best prospect at doing it. Already sitting below 50%, and they have a pretty decent push coming with a catapult and a Merc Wave. And so much damage available from this squad if they find a target to move in on. There's the Polymorph onto Johanna as the leap comes out. Eternal Feast again with the Riptire. They get the kill onto Brightwing, so no supporting available. As Swings low, as they get pulled out by Anduin. No one down on the side of Clouded Minds. They pick up a kill as a Salvation. Gonna save the day onto Sonya. Well done again by Star Knight. Playing this Anduin excellently thus far, as they might be able to pick up a kill onto Malthael. Very low is Bullet Bear, but getting a lot of healing off of all of these heroes. Junkrat trying to get supported by Anduin. as the focus is now turning on the swing. She survives, and it's Malthael who falls. Clouded Minds getting it done down the Storm Talent here. And can they kill the Varian as well? Oh no, Li Ming's here. The resets. Oh, you hate to see it. A double kill out of nowhere for Rhiannon. And that's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting for Clouded Minds, as they were looking really strong there for a moment. End up losing a couple. They need to be careful here now on the Junkrat, as Samuro is showing. Here goes Arco over to the mid lane yet again. Gonna Blade Storm and try to keep this wave pushed up onto the tower, but in response is Junkrat gonna slow them down. Top lane, 2 catapults approaching the keep. They're locked on. So getting a good bit of damage in now. Onto multiple keeps. Swing now surrounded by Samuro. Does have the Concussion Mine knockback. Might be another Bruiser Camp attempt, another steal attempt for Respect the Goose, but maybe having a change of heart, they move away. As Malthael up on their side of the map, working on their own Bruiser Camp. Frozen Shrine active here on the mid portion of the map. And Clouded Minds are yet to move in. They want to get their Bruiser Camp first. They do. On the other side, Malthael's still working on it. That's Bullet Bear. We're going to watch this Shrine as incoming. Here comes Johanna. Going to lead off with that Shield Glare. Backside of Samuro. Blade Storming onto a few targets. But we'll just have to shift on out with those clones. Excuse me. No clones. It was just the, what's it called? Mirror Image? Nope. This one? Windwalk. Yeah, Windwalk. There we go. No taunt yet. They were looking for the Anduin, but didn't end up pulling that trigger. Still holding out the Salvation, though, is Star Knight. Might see it here as all the combos are coming out once again. There is that Salvation. It does save the day, but Sonya's low. Sonya might fall. Leap of Faith is going to save her. No, not quite. She becomes the first kill of the fight. But on the other side, Brightwing down. It's a 1-for-1. Malthael still looking to spread damage out and healing a lot off of all of these heroes and the minions inside the Shrine. Bullet Bear alive. Finishes off Weenus. Now looking for more is Li Ming. They get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 5 are down. It's a mega kill for Respect the Goose. And if you're a subscriber here on twitch.tv/MurdaRG, throw out those brand new mega kill emotes. Well done by Respect the Goose. Can they close it out, however? They're yet to get a keep down. This Punisher will be active, and it's 23 seconds until the first hero respawns for Clouded Minds. So it might be GG right here, but they got to get through one of these keeps first. And with the help of this Punisher, should be no problem. 9 seconds now until Sonya's back. Here they come onto the core. Shielding starting to be whittled down as the bottom keep and the top keep fall as well. Li Ming's here. Varian's here. Samuro's here. GG's have been called in chat. And I gotta say thank you to Arrow for 14 months of being subscribed. That'll be game number 1. Easily going over to Respect the Goose. Wrong screen. Here we go. And welcome to the match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. What a job. Li Ming, 11 kills. Malthael with 7. These assassins doing so well. And Samuro, 21k XP was enough to give them an enormous lead throughout the game. Taking a look at the talent screen. Here they are. I need to go run and get water. I'm so thirsty, and I owe you guys 14 hydrates, apparently. So I'm going to be going to a break. Please enjoy a quick message from our sponsors. I love your faces. See you in a bit. And welcome back. I do owe you guys a lot of water. I have water now. Filled up. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. So that was like 2. That was a big chug. It's delicious. Thank you. Thank you again. Venus, I think you did 5 hydrates. Shui will count you as complete. Locke, yours is complete. This one's for Sukadin. You're complete. How many are here from Venus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 12 from Venus. These are for you. I've almost finished this water now. And we got our lobby invite. Okay. Alright. How many ounces is this? I believe it's 32. 32 ounces. Does that look about right? Here, compared to my face. Pretty big. It's like 32 ounces. This is a Yeti. Yeti. Who keeps making me drink? We're drinking.
New follower detected.
Alright. Venus, I'm marking one of yours is complete. Okay. That's just ice now. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause it there. 32 ounces. I'm gonna cramp if I drink more before casting. Appreciate you guys wanting me to stay hydrated. I think we're good now. Captains are ready. I'm ready as well. Looks like we're heading into Towers of Doom for game number 2. T-O-D. Got it. 41 people. Wow. Where did you guys come from? Did someone hear that there was NGS happening tonight? I think we're the only match of the evening. I think that's the case. And we're also dangerously close right now to our subscriber goal. We're at 77 of 80. If anyone's out there, you got a Twitch Prime just hanging out, and you're like, oh man, I didn't realize I had my Twitch Prime available. Well, go ahead and use it. There's some really cool emotes available. We got the mega kill you guys were throwing down during that last game. We got the globe, the regen globe, of course. And if you want to be the coolest kid on the block, you're throwing down that let's go every chance you get. Brightwing taken away. Wow. Good enough to draw a ban. That'll be a ban onto Kael'thas now for the 2nd game in a row. As my fiance is texting me, she has been around all night. Let me just text her back quick. I'm casting. Love you. Send. Hopefully that's nice enough. Samuro banned out, and that will be 2 respect bans. Full respect. 1 ban remaining here on the top half for Respect the Goose. What? Murda, where's my hat swap? Did you issue a hat swap? Oh my god, sweet. Alright,
new
hats coming up. We do have a sub. Lock Volturo down the 3 gifted subs! Wow! Lock, thank you, my man! Sukov was the final ban, and that means our first pick will be Malthael. They're going to take that away from Bullet Bear, and I don't blame them. Malthael, I gotta get a hat. Hold on.
A new subscriber has been acquired.
I found one. I found one. Sweet for you. Alright, those subs went out to Moist Weenus playing in tonight's matchup. Iron Flare got one, and Beautiful Holiday, my good friend Butte, how you doing? If you're out here hanging out, way to go. You got the sub to Murda RG now. Probius picked up. What? What? Probius and Anduin. And on the other side, we see that Johanna for the second time tonight, and this will be Swing on the Li Ming. However, Tiger picking up the Malthael, Double Dam switching from what was the Sonya last game, I believe, now over to the main tank position Johanna. So, bit of a role swap. And they also grabbed that Li Ming, which was the combo in game 1 for Respect the Goose, having the last rights with the cooldown resets for Li Ming. It's a pretty big deal if you ask me. Shui, I'm marking your hat swap as complete. I think we are even now, pal. I just owe Venus like 14 hydrates. There's actually 12 in the queue right now. It tells me right here. Chogo! What? Stop! No! No one wanted this! Varian and Ana were the last bans and quickly came out as that Cho'Gall. Now 2 picks left to respect it. They already have a Malthael though, which is fantastic, but do they want something like a Leoric, some more percent damage, something else to help deal with this Cho'Gall? Maybe even like an Anubarak to help shut it down. It'll be Raynor and Lucio, the final 2 picks. Final selection, it's Deathwing, which means double raid boss comp for Respect the Goose. Oh boy. You guys better be ready for this. Time for me to ask you guys in chat again who's going to win this game. So, let's see. Who will win game 2? Respect the Goose or Clouded Minds? The poll is open. Head on over to chat. Up at the top, hit the drop down arrow. Select the team you want to win and hit submit. Your votes will be tabulated, and I will tell you guys how smart or how foolish you are. In game 1, however, you guys were split 50-50. You weren't quite sure, but maybe you saw something in game 1 that will swing you in one way or the other. But I'd be double damned if you don't pick Clouded Minds. Alright, enough puns. They were really bad. Dad jokes galore. I'm sorry. Rip team when Greymane is open. Yeah, Greymane not selected, not banned in that matchup. Very astute, beautiful holiday. As we're loaded on in, game number 2. Welcome to Towers of Doom. And as always, let's introduce this team. On the left-hand side first, we see Bullet Bear playing the Probius. You don't see that every day. Arco on that brand new Deathwing skin as Rusty's dancing on Anduin. And we have Goliath and Rhiannon comboing for the Cho'Gall. Ladies and gentlemen, they are known as Respect the Goose. And over on the right-hand side in red, we got Star Knight on Lucio. Tiger playing the Malthael, Venus on Raynor, Star Knight on, did I say Star Knight on Lucio? Double Dam on the Johanna, and Swing on the Li Ming. Longtime team here in NGS, welcome to the stage. They are Clouded Minds. Exchanging some damage at mid, but nothing too spooky. Except 2 giant raid bosses. Arco gonna get pressured back in the bottom lane, but we'll be just fine with that Deathwing. Here come the remaining raid boss and healer. Golnon, as we'll call it here in game 2, playing the Cho'Gall. Trying to maintain a lead here in the bottom lane. It's Malthael up against Probius in the double soak for now. Venus trying to get some shots off on the Cho. Gonna get separated by that shove. And be in a weird spot, but now Deathwing charging in. Maybe Arco in a worse spot. Sent below 50% health and will lose that second armor plate. And you can see just how threatening the Raynor can be on top of Deathwing. Already having to use a well tap and now sending themselves up into the air. Going to try to regain some of those armor plates. Honk, honk, honk. A lot of honks in chat for Rusty. Probius trying to keep up as Malthael able to get up and down these lanes with on a pale horse. And you can see it coming to be of value as now on the bottom side. This is a big time decision for Clouded Minds. Do they stay in here and fight up against both the Deathwing and the Cho'Gall? Doesn't seem to be working yet, but they got the Cho very low. He's got it back out. Now Deathwing channeling that flame. Swings low, but she barely is able to teleport out of that kill. Will be a camp steal from the side of Respect the Goose, but no kills in either direction. Gotta feel good if your Clouded Mind's not dying there. Big breath from Marco now onto the wall, not doing enough damage. Minion Wave's still going to be standing as well, so would have loved to have seen some more targeting onto the wave rather than the fort, or rather the wall. But nonetheless, Minion Wave ready to push in. Weena's trying to pressure back Deathwing. And Lucio still here in support, but Weena's going to need some mana soon. Does have a well tap, and that fountain will be of use for Mr. Raynor. Triple Shrine active first as always, bottom side, and 2 up in the top where Malfield and Probius are fighting. Deathwing now dropped below 50% health yet again, but this time Lucio will fall. First blood of the game in favor of Respect the Goose, as Cho'Gall still looking for more and might be able to get it. They need to be careful here. Weena's very low and ends up falling. Oh boy. 2-0 will be a double altar grab for Respect the Goose. They have a 4-shot lead now on Towers of Doom. Probius actually doing pretty good. Keeping up at the Malfield. Taking a look at the XP chart. It actually is a 1,000 XP lead for Tiger. But it's going to get a bit easier for the Probe as they get access for more damage. You can see there just a few of those warp rifts and one of those pulses, enough to clear out the majority of the wave. Resuming action in the bottom lane where Cho'Gall is still here. There is a sapper camp approaching, but should be able to be cleared out. Excuse me, cleared out easily by Clouded Minds. I need to drink some more water, and we'll just do another hydrate reward here for Weenus, because he's still got 14 in the bank. Oh wait, this one's empty. I gotta get the other one. Right. Flame from Deathwing, gonna take an orb to the face. Cho'Gall gonna step in. Now throwing out some of those bowling balls. Gotta be careful. Cataclysm now coming over top. And the team is split. Johanna should be safe with an Iron Skin. But the rest of the squad, they're not scared. They pick up the kill on Deathwing. Looking for more on Cho'Gall. Won't get it. But that is Clouded Mind's first kill of the game. And coming at a great time. 30 seconds until our altars are active. And they're going to have their first XP lead of the night. Likely going to be first to reach level 8. And you can primarily thank Tiger doing an excellent job with his mouthfeel. Checking out the XP once again. And now it's a 1,500 XP differential between Probius and the mouthfeel. We got another hydrate request coming in. I'll get to that in just a minute. We got to watch this altar phase down in the bottom. Also right above at the mid position where Probius is going to be chased down by Malfield. I want to make sure you can see all this, but maybe more action happening right now in this bottom side fight as Deathwing channels that Molten Flame, and Li Ming, unfortunately walking right through it, will end up falling, but Probius going to fall as well. Tiger picking up his first kill of the game. We got another hydrate from El Taquito. My goodness, you guys want me to drink all the water in the sea. Last Right's not yet available, but Cho'Gall is so low. If they had it, that might have been a kill right there. Will Lucio channel? There goes Star Knight, gonna start it up. And I don't think anyone gets here in time. It's gonna be the lead for Clouded Minds. They take a 4-shot lead, 28-32. But they are currently down in the kill department, 3-2 in favor of Respect the Goose, as Malfield and Probius resume their soaking duties. We'll follow this action on the bottom because Cho'Gall now sent below 50%. Deathwing as well. So much damage coming out onto these two. But not falling as frequently as perhaps Clouded Minds would like. Just the 2 kills so far. And are yet to take down this Cho'Gall. Here comes Gul'nan. Maybe going to pressure out Malfield in the top lane. Going to wait in this bush. Level 10's just now picked up for Clouded Minds. They get the Blessed Shield so far, but we don't see what Malfield's going yet. Hyperion for Raynor, as I think they might be ready to push in this bottom lane. They know Cho'Gall's up top. They can take advantage of this if they want, but I actually like this maybe a bit better. Going for the Siege Camp instead. Deathwing pretty low on health. Can't do too much in a fight with only 20% armor. As the camp is stolen away, there goes the channel of the Molten Flame. Now Arco's sent down below their last armor plate. Mid lane, Malthael with the last rights ready, can take this chokehold at any time, so Golden's gonna have to be careful. But the towers, Tiger! The towers! Oh, so worth! Last rights! 2-for-1 special. Malthael says, all right, I'll take it. That should be enough space for Clouded Minds to take an even bigger lead now. Still having that Hyperion could throw it out here in the bottom lane, but Deathwing falling from the sky. Ready to go. It'll be Swing starting up the channel for Clouded Minds as the rest of the team is going to keep Respect the Goose back. And so far, so good. Shots are off. And they're ready to run on back. Sapper Camp is available on their side of the map, and here they come. Will there be an invade attempt? I think with the aggression we've seen tonight from Respect the Goose, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what you guys thought about our pregame poll. I haven't yet looked at it. This time, 9-3 is the vote. 75% in favor of Respect the Goose. This time with the Light Bomb, only getting the stun onto Johanna. The Twisting Nether from Cho'Gall, gonna pick up the first kill. Lucio is down. The Hyperion came out, but not enough damage coming. And the Cataclysm now from Deathwing, gonna try to slow everything down, but I don't think Clouded Minds were looking to fight any further. They back up behind the wall. But oh boy, what a kill on the side of Respect the Goose, coming out at a good time before Lucio could even use that barrier. And this isn't easy for Malthael, is it? I mean, the little boy, he gets the shields. He's got pretty good wave clear. Look how fast he is rotating. This is fun. I like Probius. It's good. I like it.
The altars rise.
Rena's gonna pressure back Cho'Gall again, sending him a 75% health as Johanna gonna step forward, has to get help with that barrier and the iron skin to live through that Molten Flame. Altar spawning will be a single altar here on the mid side. An 8-shot lead currently for Clouded Minds, and they could extend it even further here. Or it could be the start of the comeback for Respect the Goose. There's going to be the bellowing roar from Deathwing. Not enough to get a kill yet as Cho'Gall hops in the Molten Core. Molten Core? Molten Block. Molten Block, Molten Core. That's Ragnaros, isn't it? Yeah, they name them almost the same thing, and I get confused. Deathwing in a channel, but will be stopped. A little bit of a stall coming out from Leeming. A lot of pressure in her face, at least. As Malthael might be looking for this Cho'Gall for the second time in the game. Has the last rights. If they can get the damage far enough down on Golnan, but so far, no. And actually, last rights still on a 30-second cooldown. I didn't even notice. My bad. No heroics available on either side except that Twilight Hammer. And now the Light Bomb for Anduin as well. Cho'Gall low and will fall. Now resets for Leeming as Swing. Looked like she was about to start channeling. Gonna turn her focus instead onto Probius. And now go back to the altar. And can this be, will this be? Yes, it is. Clouded Minds going up 12 shots here on Towers of Doom. They're going to steal away some more sappers as well. Cho'Gall down for 8 seconds. Just 3 heroes on the map, and technically only 2. Deathwing's up in the sky right now. So a lot of space and a lot of extra XP being soaked by Clouded Minds. They're about to have their own 2-level lead if they can hit 15 in just a few seconds. They're also going to have an extra pair of sappers coming. There it is, 2-level lead on the scoreboard, 15-13 for Clouded Minds. Big push top lane. Malthael continuing this rotation as Probius gonna try to quickly get back up to the top. We'll barely make it here in time. Now back in the bottom lane where we see Golnan trying to press in, but so much damage from the Rainer all game. It's been really difficult for him to stay in there and be a frontline tank. Now pressure below 60% health. Gets a bit of a heal from Anduin, and Deathwing falling well as well. Venus pressuring him back now, shoving him below that second. Oh, not quite. Didn't quite get him below the second armor plate. Star Knight having to kick off the wall on Lucio. Does make it out. Now Venus around and needs to be careful trying to stutter step around, but Cataclysm gonna cut him off. as Arco gonna pick up the 6th kill of the game for Respect the Goose. They end up losing their bottom lane keep. And altars are active in 10 seconds. That's not a good situation for Respect the Goose. Potentially 15 shots could be coming their way if Clouded Minds pick up all 3 of these. Top looks like Malthiel and Probius will be respecting the typical gentleman's agreement in the top lane. And there'll still be a fight over the bottom. Anduin coming through the portal at mid. Joining up with his team quickly. Venus not yet back, but just now respawning. Might be a little late. Actually walking past the portal. Going to take the mount all the way here just to be in the bottom lane and not be in an exposed spot on that top side. Arco's low, and now with Ranger here could be trouble. Sent below his final armor plate, and Deathwing is down, very quickly killed. Resets coming out for Leeming as the Pylon Blast coming out from Probius. Not going to find a kill. Last rites. No, Molten Block at the right moment for Cho'Gall, but immediately out is a big Disintegrate from Leeming. And a few shots from Lucio with a bit of poison damage from Malthiel. Oh yeah, baby. 9 kills in the game now for Clouded Minds. They will pick up 2 more, which equal 10 shots. And with a boss available and 3 heroes dead, here they go looking for 4 more. We're looking pretty good at having a game 3 here. Hyperion available for Raynor, and here it comes. Well done. Venus deciding to use it here, wanting to ensure they're able to get this fort down, and they very easily will. No response coming out from Respect the Goose. Bottom lane, they're trying to recapture this bottom fort, and they will get it. But they're going to have to rotate back up to the top, deal with that. Maybe have to deal with mid. This could be in trouble. They want their siege camp first. They will get it. And now potentially thinking about making the rotation up. Will they? Yes, they will. They want to fight levels 16 to 18. Downloads up on your screen if you haven't seen these in a minute. No fight. I thought for sure there was going to be a fight. Well, they don't have the Probius with them. Bullet Bear is going to be in the top lane trying to recapture this bell tower. Bottom lane sappers will be moving in both directions. Approaching the wall, however, of Clouded Minds. Will be cleared up right in front of this minion wave. Well done. And now with their own sappers ready to go, they can start thinking about pressuring out this bottom lane. And with altars spawning on the top side of the map, Respect the Goose is going to have to leave it. Those sappers will connect, and they should be enough to finish off this fort with the help of these minions. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. They get it down to about 50%. I maybe think it should have been more. I'm surprised about that. Deathwing will interrupt Malthiel on the channel, but Cho'Gall taking a lot of damage. Needs to be careful. And now Arco, all by his lonesome, bellowing roar just to free himself of all this. Might have a cataclysm as Malthiel falls in the backside. Molten Block came out once again from Cho'Gall, keeping him alive, but Arco 142 falls. Golden very low now. Cho'Gall's down as Leeming gets off 4 more shots. This is trouble. This is a lot of trouble. Only the Malthiel dead. Both raid bosses down on the side of Respect the Goose. And this should be another keep in the bottom lane. Very easily going to be captured by Clouded Minds. Their second time grabbing this bell tower. Mid sitting at 75%. This should be within range. And the top lane, minion wave being pressed up by Malthiel. Going to also work on getting some sappers. They have a potential 6 cap here in just a moment. Going to be up to Probius to try to recapture that bottom lane. And Anduin to try to stall out mid as long as he can. But this might be a futile attempt to save it. Nothing Rusty's going to be able to do. It's down quickly. Checking out bottom lane. Pylon overcharge coming out from Probius yet again. Will it be enough to get this keep recaptured? Should be with the help of Cho'Gall. And it will before the 6 cap. So it was close. But job well done by Respect the Goose. Saving the day for now.
It is nearly time.
single altar spawning. It's going to be on the mid side of the map. Sappers are nearby. Clouded Mines want them. Clouded Mines will get them.
Has destroyed a fort.
So only needing 2 shots. Clouded Mines trying to flood the bottom lane with Sappers. And also nearby to interrupt the channel on this altar. Golden going to start it up. Not quite able to get it yet as Arco is going to breathe down some fire with Deathwing. Needs to be careful though, because Leeming been targeting that dragon all game, throwing out these orbs. And Probius ends up falling out of nowhere. Took a few big shots from Leeming. Now Light Bomb only hitting onto Johanna. Needs to be careful. Twisting Netherhover with that Twilight Hammer. They get the kill onto the support for Clouded Mines. Bottom lane, Sapper's about to connect onto that keep. Rusty gonna fall from the last rites. Golnon in trouble too as Malthiel's gonna chase in forever and ever. Molten Block cannot save the day as the final shots hit the core of Respect the Goose. Clouded Mines sending us to a game number 3. And let's take a look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. What a different game. This time up against what could have been a lot of trouble and make it double. The Deathwing and Cho'Gall on the side of Respect the Goose was not enough to handle the onslaught coming in from Clouded Mines. What a game and what a set we have right now. About to head into a game number 3. Let's take a look at this talent screen before we move on to our second break of the night. A lot of support from you guys in chat as always. I have to continually thank you for being here. We got Kime in chat. Beautiful holidays here. Tygen in chat. Hopefully I pronounced that right. GNR Hertz. And Locke Voltura. Amongst many more of you. Thank you for being here. We are going to be taking an extremely short break. About 2 minutes. And we'll be back for game number 3. Welcome back in. We're getting ready for our game number 3. I'm still joined here to my right by the Green Mist. How are you doing? Have you been enjoying these matches? Has anyone been wearing a green skin that you like, that you've been cheering for? I haven't seen any. Okay. Alright. Green Mist appears to be liking it. I'm liking it too because it's game number 3. And what a good set we've had so far. A lot of people chatting. Having a good time. Make sure everyone's being friendly, having a good friendly chat. Love to keep it friendly here. You guys have been awesome. I want to thank you for your support. I want to thank you for your patronage. And I want to thank you especially for being a viewer. You don't even have to do anything. Just sitting in chat means everything. Communicating or not, all you viewers are helping me reach this partner goal. Making the push right now, trying to get partner. You guys saw your good friend Baja do it last season. Yeah, Murda's going to try to do it too somehow. I'm streaming a lot full-time, so if you're looking for a daily streamer that can hang out with you during the day, maybe you're at home working, maybe you're at home lounging, stop on in. We're playing a lot of cool games, including Heroes of the Storm. Today we played some Teamfight Tactics and Hearthstone. So if you're into any of these games, or you have a game of your choice that you'd like to see me play, let me know. We actually have an option here on stream where you can pick a game for me to play. And, you know, if it's within reason and it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg, I might be able to download it and buy it or whatever. Or if you want to donate and say, Murda, buy this game, here's the money for it. Absolutely, I'll do that in a heartbeat. Up to you. Pick a game, we'll play it, we'll have fun together. We're currently waiting for our lobby, however. Haven't heard from the captains as of yet, but they've been fantastic here in this matchup tonight and getting these set up and sending me those invites to hop on in. So we're going to wait a few more minutes for them, perhaps thinking over what this last map might be. We've already seen Infernal Shrines and Towers of Doom. I wonder if we go back to a wave clear heavy map like Infernal Shrines, where Respect the Goose was able to really implement their plan to perfection. Whereas they kind of struggled on Towers of Doom, going for that double raid boss. I will agree, I saw this in chat, maybe a bit greedy picking the Cho'Gall and the Deathwing up against Malthael. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. That's it, just a little bit. And yes, of course, Lock Voltura, thank you for gifting that sub over to Beautiful Holiday. A few others went out as well. I think one went to Venus. Very cool of you. That should put... Yeah, we're at... My dashboard here says 79 of 80. But up at the top of your screen, this doesn't... Or right here, this doesn't quite update perfectly. It's on a slight delay. It shows 77. But I promise you, my dashboard currently says 79. So we're very close. Yeah, we're close. Almost at that 80 mark. Thank you so much for that support. You guys are so awesome. Really awesome. And I just got my lobby invite, so that's pretty awesome too. Is everyone here? Just waiting on 2 players, it looks like. Alright. Now just 1 more player. I do owe you guys some more water. A lot of hydrates. So here we go. Round number 2 on the hydrates. Thank you for all you fantastic medallion spenders tonight. Collect those loyalty points and throw them out. Make me do some crazy stuff on stream. Shui, you've maybe changed my hat twice? In the shades? Once? I think? I'm trying to keep up with you. You're oh so fast. We got a lot of hydrates. This will be like 2 or 3 right here. And thank you,
Looks
Venus.
like it's time for a
69
shout-out.
bits. Oh! Double Damn asking for a shout-out. I can absolutely do that. Here's a shout-out to Clouded Minds, one of my favorite teams in NGS. They're amazing. They're fantastic. They're former champs. I love them. And I really hope to see a fantastic game number 3 here, because they look damn good in game number 2. Another drink for Sukadin. Appreciate you, my man. We're still drinking. We got a lot of hydration going on. And they're ready to go. So I'm throwing down my ready. Hopefully you guys at home are ready. Thank you for watching. And get ready for game number 3. Okay, so that was like 3 drinks. I'm going to mark a few of these off. We have 13 to go. Might be here all night. And my second water is now at 50%, so I need to be careful and preserve that throughout the match. Shui says, hat once, shades once, and Lock Voltura did a hat. Okay. Ah. One more and special hat? Question mark.
Looks like it's time for a shout-out.
Ektar 3 on the hat swap, and Arrow asking for a shout-out for his boy Recyclic. He's not your boy, he's my boy, okay? Rek, I love you, dude. Thank you. We gotta get another hat. Lock Voltura. Okay, hold on. Bands are looking good. You guys watch those, and I'll be right back. Shui, we got a different special hat this time. It's the green visor. I hope you like it, because it's green, and it's a visor. And yeah, I might have to pee after all these drinks. You're absolutely right, Weenus. This is like my card dealer hat. And let's go over these bands quickly. It's Kael'thas, Stukov, and on the other side, Samuro and Malthael.
This realm needs me.
I'm falling behind in writing these in my book, so I'm not talking for just a second. Picks are flying in, though. Johanna on the left, Li Ming, Zul on the right. I don't think we've seen Zul all night. He was banned out in game number 1. Didn't make an appearance in game number 2, bans or picks. As now the Brightwing's available again for Rusty. Was banned out in game 2, but they forgot about the old Fairy Dragon. And there's a pick onto Alarak for Bullet Bear. Ooh, this could be scary. So hat swap is done. I need to mark that off. Mark as complete from Ektar. Shout out from Arrow to his boy Recyclic is complete. Double damn your shout out to Clouded Minds is complete. And I think we're just back to 1 billion hydrates in the queue. So maybe like another, we'll just count this as 2. If I have to pee in the middle of the game, I blame you guys. Final ban for Clouded Minds is Tassadar. And 1 ban remains now for Respect the Goose. Will they respect the Goose here? ETC banned away. Is he a Goose? I don't think he's a Goose. Oh, so much water. So much water. Shui, you didn't tell me if you like this hat. Locke, do you like it? Just use a cup? No! Stop! Stop, Locke. No. No. Lucio Mal'Ganis are the selections here for Clouded Minds. Okay. I mean, getting that speed boost on Mal'Ganis can be pretty good. The Li Ming, I maybe would have rather have seen the Ana in this situation than the Lucio. Having the nano boost with the sleeps after the skeletal prisons from Zul, it could have been pretty good. Mephisto's available and Sylvanas is available. Oh my god. These are 2 super S tier heroes right now. Mephisto, first off, I thought Sylvanas was the best in the game. I changed my mind. Mephisto is the best in the game right now. And they just got 2 of the strongest. Mephisto, Sylvanas. And Shui says, last night's hat was better. Shame on you, Shui. Shame on you.
I'm in.
Kira, the final pick, which means we've seen all of them. Time to go back to you guys and ask who's going to win game number 3. Starting up a poll, who will win game 3? Respect the Goose or Clouded Minds? Poll is open. Head on over to chat up at the top, hit the drop down arrow, select the team you want to win, and hit submit. Game number 2 was 75%, 9-3 in favor of Respect the Goose, but they lost. So with game 1 being a tie in the vote, you guys haven't gotten it right all night. Will you be right here in game number 3? If you are, I might do something fun. Maybe we'll like play a bonus game afterward if you guys can pick the winner here in game 3. So use your votes wisely, okay? Vote wisely. If I gotta pick, I don't know. I feel like Clouded Minds, they're coming off a big win, and maybe they have the confidence now to bring it to them here in game 3. We're loaded on in, and let's see what happens now on Volskaya Foundry. Introducing this team on the left-hand side, we see Arco making the swap now over to the main tank position on the Johanna. Bullet Bear is going to be playing the Alarak. Rhiannon on the Sylvanas. Rusty playing that Brightwing for the second time tonight. And still back in base on the Mephisto. It's Goliath. Ladies and gentlemen, respect the Goose. Over on the right-hand side in red, Game 2 winners. It's Double Dam on the Zool. Venus playing the Kira. Tiger on Mal'Ganis. Star Knight playing Lucio. And Swing on the Li Ming. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of sound for Clouded Minds. Look at the themed mounts as well. They look glorious. Oops, wrong button. Here we go. Level 1 talents up on the screen. Will be the Curious Spark for Mephisto rather, and the Unfurling Shadows for Sylvanas. Definitely seen this come out against some big front lines, but really just the Mal'Ganis on the opposite side for Sylvanas. Might be tough for her to get all those targets as Venus trying to spin around on Rhiannon doesn't end up doing the stun. Wanting to make sure he's in a safe position away from those towers. Just a little bit of poke damage, but no kills yet. As we're seeing some more come out. Stacks from Kira already at 23 on Fatal Wounds, working to reach that 200 mark, but being in the 4-man rotation shouldn't be hard here on Volskaya Fountain. Now going to spear in. Does spin, but Iron Skin knocking Kira off. No kills yet. Plenty of wave clear on both sides as the team's going to rotate back towards the mid lane. Let's look down in the bottom where Bullet Bear on Alarak is up against Double Dam on the Zool. And there's a lot of honks happening in chat. A whole lot of honks. Arco low, Goliath low. Just avoiding that orb from Li Ming. Could have been first blood of the game right there. As Clouded Mind is going to make the first move over to their fortification camp on the opposite side. There goes Mephisto, Brightwing, and Sylvanas going to work on their fortification camp. Support camp is still active. No one's really checking it out as of yet. They want to wait till they have some turret control. Maybe push his lane up and get some sort of lead as both teams now reaching level 4. Our poll is ending. And looks like once again, you guys are picking Respect the Goose. What's the total vote? 62%, 8-5 in their favor. Really thinking they can get it done here, but they're going to have to do it against this Zool. Plenty of wave clear for him. And up against Venus's Kira, which I've seen him play it. I think it's one of his strongest heroes in his pool. And already at 76 stacks on Fatal Wounds, he's off to a really great start just 2.5 minutes in.
Prepare to begin field.
Siege camp pickup on the left-hand side should be wide open as now Kira and Lucio start moving to the opposite side of the map. Going to work on the siege camp for Clouded Minds. Control point A active in 10 seconds. Will either team get the support camp in time? Doesn't look like they want to go for it, but they will check it out. There's Goliath standing in the pit. Going to move back on out safely. Still no grab on the siege camp, just now being activated. Lucio's going to sprint up to the top lane quickly, trying to skate on in with Li Ming and Kira to clear up this enemy siege camp. Maybe a bit of a missync there as Lucio boops him out of Kira's queue, but nonetheless, will be cleared up momentarily, and we're at 30% on control point A in favor of Respect the Goose. XP lead might start favoring Clouded Minds, though, as they're still soaking lanes. Zool's down in the bottom. Maybe in trouble now. Alarak with the pull does land the silence. Not quite getting the kill. 60% now the total on the objective. As finally Tiger, Venus, and Star Knight are nearby. Just about to get their level 7s, but it might actually be tied up. Respect the Goose gets there first. Polymorph connects on the front line. Mal'Ganis. There's Kira spinning. Picking up the first kill. Yes, they do. Alarak is down. Plenty of damage could come out now from Mephisto, trying to spread that Lightning Nova against a heal from Brightwing from that phase shift. But still no kills as of yet. Now with Venus at 106 stacks. Still ticking up. Almost able to get another kill, but they don't quite get the job done there. Turret was dropped. But they're on the board first with that first blood, and the poke from Swing is so good. That orb hitting out the 4 heroes. support camp available, and an aggressive move now from Respect the Goose. They're going to try to pick it up. Arco standing on the point, and no one from Clouded Minds going for it. They want their turret camp instead. And I think there's still a turret in their hands. Is there? What happened to the turret? Did they drop it? They must have used it. I just didn't see it. There's the Biotic Emitter. Turret dropped as well from the side of Clouded Minds as Kira's going to try whirlwinding in. Does stun one target, but she's in trouble herself as that Biotic Emitter is doing plenty of work. Arco's low and Johanna falls first. Weena's at 45 health. He goes down. Now Mal'Ganis falls as well. Double damage trouble. The Polymorph connects and Johanna falls. A triple kill for Respect the Goose, but they lose 2 of their own. Can they stand on this double overtime? Control point A. Yes, they will, even grabbing the kill on Lucio. A quad kill for Respect the Goose and their first protector of the game. Sylv did not take Merc Queen. Yeah, a decent pick here on this map because you have the turrets and they do get buffed, which is always nice in those team fights. But not opting for it here in this game number 3. Instead, Festering Wounds, Unstable Poison, and Unfurling Shadows thus far from Sylvanas. Backside, Sylvanas might be in trouble. There is the Haunting Wave escape as the Protector, taking a huge chunk of damage, now sent to 31%. Going to try to rotate away towards that mid lane. %, now remaining on the Protector, starting to push in on the mid wall. A lot of damage coming from the towers and Leeming. And it looks like this Protector's almost done. There's the barrier from Lucio as the silence comes out from Sylvanas. Mal'Ganis in trouble and he can't escape. Will pick up the double kill with the help of Mephisto, utilizing this Durance of Hate perfectly on the escape. A 50-second cooldown and a very strong CC. Well done by Goliath playing the Mephisto. They have 6 kills in the game, 3 of them belonging to Sylvanas, 1 apiece for Mephisto, Johanna, and Alarak. On the opposite side, it's 3 in the bank for Swing on this Leeming. Can she carry Clouded Minds to a Game 3 victory? So far, it's been working, but they need to get objectives and just barely losing that last one. It's got to sting a bit, but they're still in this game. Definitely not over. A lot of honks coming out in chat. You guys are having a lot of fun. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the good time. Where's Mal'Ganis going? What are they looking to do? They want to get behind Alarak, and I think they will. There's the root as the counter-strike does not connect. Bullet Bear all by himself, and now Brightwing face shifting in. Might be in a bad spot for Rusty now, using the turret as well. Brightwing all by herself, getting stunned out by the Felclaw, still trying to run away. Leeming disintegrating, Carrion Swarm on top, and Rusty is down. A double kill for Clouded Minds on a ill-advised face shift from Brightwing. Top lane, Fort fell in the meantime. We didn't witness it happening, but it was a siege camp from Respect the Goose, helping them pressure in. But they ended up losing the 2 heroes. Was it worth? Perhaps in the long run. But in the short term, opportunity for Clouded Minds to do what they want on this map. I'm surprised they didn't go for the support camp. Would have been a really great spot for them with that advantage on the map to make a move to the most important item available, the Biotic Emitter. But instead opting for a siege camp. Now maybe thinking about the support camp? They're thinking? They're thinking. Yeah, they're going for it. Okay. Good on them. Two items in their possession as Arco is going to try to pressure them back. Not able to do so with that Condemn of Johanna. Bottom lane, Mal'Ganis was getting some XP, but gonna have to rejoin the team. Control point B active in less than 20 seconds. 13 to 13 is the XP total. And we're definitely destined for a big fight here with the winner potentially taking an enormous lead in this map. They're able to get this objective, this second one, usually doubly as important as the first. There's going to be a lead-off pull from Alarak. Not going to do too much to Mal'Ganis. Haven't been able to see too much use of that telekinesis from Alarak as of yet, but going to look to try again here as Respect the Goose looking to re-engage. There's a silence landing onto Mal'Ganis. Barely able to hop into the Carrion Swarm as the counter-strike comes out. On the backside, it will be the Brightwing falling. A 1-for-1 thus far. Now resets for Leeming, but Zool falling next. Make it 3 on the side of Clouded Minds falling. Might be 4 with Weenus going down. Yes, he does. Just before completing Fatal Wounds is at 197 stacks. Not quite able to survive a quad kill for Respect the Goose, and ooh, Swing almost in trouble. Another great telekinesis. But yeah, if you're Respect the Goose, you're feeling really good because now you have a full level lead. You're well on your way to level 16. You're standing on this objective wide open, and 3 heroes are yet to respawn. What can Clouded Minds do from here to win this objective? I'm not sure there's really much they can do. They're going to go for it anyway. Still no 16s for Respect the Goose. Last opportunity for Clouded Minds to make a move. And they do get on the point before 100%. But they're not going to have 16s, and there might end up being a fight the moment RTG gets it. Here's the wave clear. There's the XP. And now level 16 starting to be locked in. Mal'Ganis going to press forward, but does get polymorphed by Brightwing. Now the front side is Johanna, condemning 3 targets back with the help of Sylvanas and that Wailing Arrow. A huge root with that Durance from Mephisto, locking in 3 targets. They're able to get the kill onto Zool, but they lose their Alarak and might lose more. Great barrier from Lucio, saving the day for now. Mal'Ganis low on the backside. Goliath trying to escape and does. Tiger back on the point. Will be a 1-for-1, but with Lucio still here in support, able to do so much area healing. It's going to be tough to re-engage if you Respect the Goose right now. Goliath looking for it anyway, shading in. Now it's Johanna once again popping Iron Skin, trying to pressure out Lucio, and does. He's on this backside, but plenty of damage coming out from Leeming. I think that was an interrupt on the final cut from Kira. Wasn't quite able to execute off from Weenus. 2 seconds left on the cooldown. Should be able to rip it again here, and he does, but it doesn't connect onto Mephisto. It's a whip from Kira, but still going to try to get the kill anyway. Trying to find Johanna. Here comes that phase shift from Brightwing. Healing her back up. Poison Nova from Zool, sending everyone back down low. But the damage from Respect the Goose is too much, and it's too little too late. From the Clouded Minds, they lose 3 heroes and will ultimately have to back off the control point and concede it over to Respect the Goose. Big boy damage time inside the big boy robot. Where do they want to go? Is it this mid fort that's without a wall? Looks like it will be. Laser is not going to connect, but it does do some damage onto those minions as they press in. Black arrows from Sylvanas is going to help shut this down. And they're going to get through their second fort of the game, now likely to rotate to the bottom lane. There they go. A full minute left, 85% on the health bar. This thing's still strong. Still going to be able to get through structures. They want a mini wave to join them. Here comes the Triglob onto the tower. Gets it down with the laser beam. So much pressure, though, from Clouded Minds. They're here. They're pushing them back. Big sleep. Mal'Ganis backside gets pushed away by the glove. Pops in the Carrion Swarm, trying to regenerate some health. And will get himself back up to 66%, but now pulled back again. Tiger in trouble, and Mal'Ganis will fall. 16 kills in the game for Respect the Goose. Black arrows once again available for Sylvanas, and they're trying to go for it again, but oh my god, the blessed shield from Johanna connecting for another kill. 17 now. And a level and a half lead. They have all the outer forts down. Everything's starting to go their way. It's Rhiannon. 6 kills, 0 deaths on Sylvanas. Looking like our Game 3 MVP thus far. want the support camp too. They're going to start it up, not knowing where Clouded Minds is at, but still 2 heroes dead. Not very worried about where they might be. Also holding on to a turret will be Alarak, as Johanna going to grab that biotic emitter. Bottom lane clear happening from Zool. I'm surprised we haven't seen as much double soaking this game. Could be a good map for Zool to get up and down the mid and top lanes. Maybe would have liked to have seen a bit more of that earlier in the game. But at this point, having to utilize the entire squad to move around, they don't have any outer forts. And anytime you're out past your keep walls, you have to be on high alert for an enemy gank squad approaching. It's going to be a siege camp pickup here on the left-hand side. And level 20 talents. There's the Mimic from Mephisto. This has been the Devastator late in these games, able to do so much siege damage, and they want the fight. Big lead off from Johanna. Is there enough follow-up? Yes, there is. A big blast once again from Mephisto. Durance of Hate, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you forget about it. They make it a quad kill on the backside as you see the Zool fall last. Phase shift in from Brightwing just to top everyone off. They might be able to close it out here. 35 seconds until the first hero is going to respawn. It'll be Li Ming, and then shortly after, Lucio. Turret's been dropped. They want this keep down immediately. Will they move to the core next? Yes, they won't. They won't. Huh.
Red team's core is under attack.
Top lane siege camp still pressuring in. Someone's gonna have to pay attention here. But currently the only hero on the map, it's Kira. Trying to clear up the mid lane. Now gonna rotate
I'm starting
up to the top lane. Someone's making a lot of noise downstairs right now. I don't know what's going on. Apologies if you hear that. Have to check it out after the match.
Terminal activated. Take control.
Will level 20s be here in time? Looks like they will. And will it make a difference? 21-9, they found some kills in this one, but they have to win the fight that counts, and this last one could be just that. They have to keep the mid lane pressured back. Catapults will be approaching every single wave. So they're going to try to clear out 2, and then potentially make their move down to the bottom. There goes Venus just throwing out a Q just to get a bit of a start for the rest of the minions to clear it up. 53%'s the channel. And here they come. Hold on one second. Do I have a text message? Trying to watch this fight. Big fight. Can't miss it. Tiger in trouble. Has the carrying swarm still alive. Bottom side, there's the biotic emitter, but Brightwing so low. Can she live? She's still standing in, but she does go down. Resets now for Li Ming, picking up 2 kills. Can they make it 3? No, not yet. Double kill so far for Clouded Minds, but the haunting, Wailing Arrow from Li Ming. Oh my! Not Li Ming, with Sylvanas, sorry. So much happening! It's a mega kill for Clouded Minds. They are able to do it, finally getting some damage in. All 5 are down on the side to respect the Goose. What's gonna happen from here? Malgana standing on the point, but Clouded Minds, they might be able to get a keep right now.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
Deep wall. It's in trouble.
Red team's core is under attack.
Core in trouble on the other side. Will anyone get back and save the core? 2 catapults approaching. Zool's going to be sent back to deal with it. And here comes this Triglav Protector. A late game one. And Clouded Minds might be able to win the game here, but the Blessed Shield's gonna lock in 3 targets, and a quick polymorph means Lucio's down! Out of nowhere, Arco with a huge Blessed Shield, potentially saving the day. Now the Triglav Protector gonna try to move in onto the core, but he's surrounded by 5 blue heroes. This is not looking good for Clouded Minds. They're already down to 66%, and they're not yet at the core. They're going to go for it anyway. Here they come. They have the Poison Nova from Zul, but the Endurance of Hate lands onto Kira. She gets polymorphed as well, pressured back. Triglav in trouble. The core shielding still on. They're not going to be able to get this down, but they're going to go for it anyway. Kira stepping in, big spin, connects onto 3, shoving out of the Triglav now as the Carrion Swarms pop by Mal'Ganis, trying to pressure him back, gain some XP, maybe kill Goliath in this Mephisto. Is he going to die? Yes, he will. They trade 1 for 1.
Blue team's court is under attack.
And Venus! Venus! Bulletbear's in trouble. Can he get into the base? Yes, he barely will. Brightwing also still going to be living. Li Ming throwing out so much damage. There's another Blessed Shield. They're still on this core. Trying to close it out. 40%, 38%. Pushed back by the Power Glove. Zul is in trouble. 33% is the final count as they try to run away. Lucio skating in as quickly as he can. He might be needed. Phase shift in from Brightwing. Polymorph connects. And Double Dam is down. 33% left on the core. On the side of Respect the Goose, this ending right now is absolutely ridiculous. Both sides looking at fortification camps. And they will get it 25 to 15. Oh boy, have we seen a lot of kills in this one. 10 for Sylvanas. On the other side, Venus holding out the 6 kills. 5 for Li Ming. 40 total kills here on Volskaya Foundry. 22 minutes have been passed. And our teams are at level 23 and 22. Currently a 1 level lead for Respect the Goose. Oh boy, 113 stacks for Sylvanas on Unfurling Shadows. That's starting to get spooky. We're gonna be
someone wants emotes only? Okay.
Emote only chat has been activated by Shui. Use your favorite emotes in chat now. I'll turn back on regular chat at the end of the game, so if you have anything you want to say, you better do with emotes now. Could be the last fight here. Tiger looking to lead it off. Mal'Ganis does get polymorphed. There's a big charge from Alarak. Silence lands with that Wailing Arrow. Endurance of Hate from Mephisto. And this combination executed perfectly at the end of the game. Can they get Venus? Yes, they do. Double Dam standing in here trying to swipe. Zul's down as well. It's a quad kill with just Li Ming on the map. Is that the end of it? Is this the end of the game? Looks like it might be. Here comes Respect the Goose starting to push through the mid. GGs have been called in chat. Is that it? They have a turret. They have 4 heroes here. They're not worried about bottom lane, but just so you know, 3 catapults approaching. So if anyone can slow this down, maybe those catapults are enough to save it. Li Ming's trying to do what she can, but the core shielding is off 70%. Pushing it down now to 60, 50. Li Ming's going to be down. The Mimic on the core from Mephisto. And game number 3, out of nowhere, going to be handed over to Respect the Goose. And welcome to the match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. 30 to 15, 45 total kills in the game. Wow. These guys were ready to fight. Outstandingly done on both sides. A lot of honks coming out for the side of Respect the Goose. You gotta love that if you're a fan of RTG. Mephisto leading the game with siege damage and almost topping Li Ming for hero damage, 18k XP. Goliath looking really good, but Alarak and Sylvanas with 10 kills apiece in the game. Oh my, 10 kills each in the game. What a set, what a match. Weenus, being the scholar and gentleman that he is, throwing out another 69 bits. I really appreciate you, my friend. Let's take a look at this talent screen. Once again, I am just amazed at what we just saw. 45 total kills. These guys wanting to win it. These guys and gals, excuse me, played out of their minds tonight. A lot of credit to both teams, but I am going to have to try to reach out to Goliath for an interview. We'll see if I can find him. Yep, already waiting for me. And now joining me, thank you, Goliath, for being here. How is Respect the Goose feeling? You guys almost lost it there in game number 3, but you end up finding the picks when it counts. What's the atmosphere like right now?
Oh, it was tense. There was cheering and honking and all sorts of honky-tonking and yelling. It was an intense moment. I'm sweating, I know that for sure. But, yeah. Woo! That was a very good set.
I mean, how's the team feeling? Your core's sent down to 35%. The Triglop's pushing in. But you guys get that quick pick onto the Lucio right at the start. The lead-off stun from Arco and that Johanna with the Blessed Shield upgrade. Quick kill on Lucio meant they couldn't end the game. That might have been the saving moment there.
I think you're 100% right. They just didn't have the sustain, and we just kept on dipping back into our hearth and just kept on poking out, and finally they just said, we can't end it. Well, they tried, but, you know, we said no as best as we could.
They definitely tried. Let's bounce on back. Let's talk a bit about game number 1 first. We were over on Infernal Shrines. And you guys bring out this Brightwing, which I was mentioning on stream. Hadn't seen too much of it, but you also are able to pair it in with the Leeming and the Malthael. The Lacerite's able to give Leeming all those resets, and varying with those taunts, able to help lock in targets to get it all started. Seems like a very choreographed composition for you guys. Is that the case or not?
Well, here's the thing. We were setting up for Cho'Gall, and they knew it. They 100% knew it because I got it on the 3rd ban. Because that's a very similar draft to what we had when we fought amateur opponents and played Cho'Gall. So they knew we were playing Cho'Gall the whole dang time. But I was confident in my ability to vary in, and I knew Li Ming was going to be our other pick. So I figured those two as a combo is pretty tight. So no matter what they did, I thought we could be pretty strong, and lo and behold, I think we did a pretty damn decent job.
It was. You mentioned the Cho'Gall, and certainly a smart ban in game number 1 from Clouded Minds, but you're able to sneak it in game number 2, and then you pair it in with Deathwing, the double raid boss, but they had the Malthael. Do you feel as though, after seeing how game number 2 ended, was it a bit of greed for you guys in the draft?
It was 100% greed. Arco looked at that Deathwing, and he was just like, ooh, I literally heard him licking his lips over the microphone. Like, he was so excited to do the big boy comp, but yeah, after we reflected on it, and we're just like, why are we playing the character that gets, like, the 2 characters that get countered by the exact same things? So,
well,
yeah,
I mean,
sorry,
end of the night, it's fine to go back and laugh about it because you guys are able to walk away with the win. But there were plenty of highlight moments from your team tonight. So many things going your way. Hold on, I'm getting invited to a party. Sorry, Fragastellar, I'm not able to play right now. You guys also are able to use a Probius, another hero I don't get to see all the time. I gotta cast this team more often because you guys are playing all the fun heroes.
We have an odd roster, and we play a lot of odd heroes. And yeah, I think we'd be more than happy to have you cast us, and thank you again for casting us tonight. But yeah, Probius is one of those picks that we just have, and people just don't quite know how to fight it regularly.
Well, I mean, I'm glad to cast you guys. A lot of honkers in chat that have been supporting you guys throughout. You guys were able to take the pregame votes, the polls that I put up. So a lot of people here supporting you, and for a new team, it's got to feel good getting that kind of support. Anyone in chat that you know stopped in tonight that you want to recognize?
I know Bullet Bear's mom.
Oh yeah,
and
nice.
Dropped off a few honks, and I know a couple of our friends are sitting in our Discord in another channel honking away. So yeah, thank you very much for everybody who supported us and said we're cool enough to believe in.
What other highlight plays might I have missed tonight that you, as captain of this squad, want to recognize one of your players for doing?
Oh, I think like the biggest stuff happened in game 3. Like there's just so many beautiful setups by Arco. Like the shields were off the hook, and I could reliably Durance on top of it, and then Alarak's charges on top. But the one moment that I'd really like to get on a highlight reel would be game 1. We're getting chased out of bottom lane. I was playing Varian, and I was probably at 10% HP, getting chased down by 3 characters, and me and Li Ming just turn on him and blow him up, and I had to taunt Venus in the middle of the Orphea ability, or else I would have died. Like, straight up. There's no way. It had to be that timing, or I would have died.
Chat, just so you know, I'm out of water again, so I can't do any more hydrates tonight. I'm sorry. This is it. I drank 64 ounces of water, okay? Are we all happy?
Damn, that's a hydrated dude.
Everyone keeps telling me to hydrate. They keep doing the reward redemption to hydrate. Gosh, more fun. You guys are awesome. Awesome match tonight, Goliath. I gotta say, big congrats to you and the entire squad. But before I let you go, gotta have some time for some shout outs, so the floor is yours.
For sure. Well, obviously, shout out to you. I mean, it's your stream. I have to. No, just kidding. I know you're cooler than that, but I do really appreciate you casting all the casting you do for NGS. And shout out to my team for sticking in even after some of us were, not feeling great after that second match. Considering Cho'Gall's one of those plays that we feel we do really well, like enough that we don't practice it regularly. So, good job on not having your morale shattered. And yeah, good job on Clouded Minds. They put up a hell of a fight. Like core to 33% versus their core. Like, yeah, it was a damn close game, and it was a very exciting set for us.
Well, congrats once again. I'm definitely going to try to cast Respect the Goose another time this season. That was a lot of fun for me. And best of luck moving forward in this season 9. I'm really looking forward to see you guys end up.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right, we'll chat soon.
Have a good one.
Bye. All right, chat. Wow. That last map the last one was perfect. 30 to 15, excitement in both ways. It really could have gone to either team. You can't ask for a better, closer finish. A lot of credit's got to go out tonight to both of these squads. All of you in chat who've been here chatting it up the entire time. We have like 1,000 lines of text going a minute. You guys have been fantastic. All the honkers out there supporting Respect the Goose. All you clouds out there respecting Clouded Minds. You guys are fantastic. All of you people telling me to hydrate. I'm just going to go take a shower, I guess. Just all the water right on me. That's all we can do. Lock Voltura trying to pick a game. Temtem. It's a good little game in the works. I might check that out. Lock Voltura, if you want tomorrow, I'll be on streaming, and if you're here, that'll be the first thing we do. I'll save that reward redemption for tomorrow, and when you show up, we're going to hop in and try to play that if we can. Again, thank you, everyone. You guys have blessed me with so much opportunity here on Twitch, able to hang out nightly, daily, full-time now. So keep supporting, and I'll keep doing the best I can to keep you guys entertained. Tomorrow night, we do have some more NGS action. I want to tell you what that game is going to be. Just give me a moment. I got to pull it up here. Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Division B East. We got Tiny Dancers and Die for Vision. I've had opportunity to cast both these teams already this season, and they both did well in their first game. So this one tomorrow night should be a good one. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right back here, twitch.tv/murderrg. Make sure you hit the follow button before you go, and if you're watching in the future over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube, so we can get like a personalized URL and everything. I need your support there, so if you're not already following me, and you love watching Heroes of the Storm, all of my VODs from ever and always are on there. You can watch so much content, and I'd really appreciate the love. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Until tomorrow night, I'm Murda. That's been the Green Mist over here. And I'll see you guys in the Nexus.